Cases spreading throughout more than 45 countries, the coronavirus has now been deemed a global threat.
Curtis Jackson spoke with health officials here in Wichita Falls. So Curtis, what are some of the concerns so far?
Well, Director of Public Health Lou Kreidler says although the threat is low here in Wichita Falls, you should always be taking preventative steps to keep that threat low. After President Trump addressed the nation calling the coronavirus a global threat, many Americans have been fearful of the virus reaching their hometowns. Director of Public Health Lou Kreidler says there isn't much to worry about at the moment when it comes to Texoma.
The COVID-19, we don't currently have any persons under investigation. We don't have any individuals that we're monitoring, and so currently the risk to those individuals is low.
But Kreidler says that doesn't mean officials aren't taking the necessary steps to ensure the virus doesn't reach Texoma.
As the health district, we're always concerned about, we have such a global society and people traveling that we're concerned about that. But we're working with our community partners, the medical professionals in our community, to ensure that they're asking the travel questions when individuals come into their offices, and if they have any concerns that they reach out to us and we can work through that process.
And public health officials are always working on a plan of attack.
We have a coordinated approach if someone comes into their office or if someone shows up in the emergency room to ensure that we're decreasing the amount of exposure that that individual is having to others, and that they're being cared for in a manner that's not going to put other individuals or the healthcare providers at risk.
Kreidler says that you should take the same steps as you would to prevent the flu or the common cold to keep from contracting the coronavirus.
So washing your hands often, not touching your face after you've touched an object, and to make sure that you're not infecting yourself. If someone is sick, use social distancing and try to stay 6 foot away from those individuals. And you know, the most important thing that you can do is, if you're sick, stay home.
Also, another thing to remember is that if your child is sick, keep them home to prevent getting other kids sick at school or daycare. Now, Kreidler says being educated on the coronavirus is important and says they have multiple links on their page that will give you all the info you need. Find those over at Texomashomepage.com.
All right, Curtis, thank you.